Nestled amidst lush green fields, there was a small village named Ganeshpur. The villagers were simple and hardworking. They believed in Lord Ganesha with all their hearts. At the heart of the village stood a small but beautiful temple dedicated to Ganesha. Villagers would gather there every morning and evening to offer their prayers. The air would be filled with the sweet scent of incense and the sound of bells. Children would learn stories of Ganesha's wisdom and bravery. Elders would share tales of how Ganesha always protected his devotees. Life in Ganeshpur was peaceful and joyful. One year, something strange happened. The monsoon season arrived, but the rains did not come. Days turned into weeks, and the sky remained clear. The fields that were once a vibrant green turned into dry, cracked land. The crops began to wither and die. Fear gripped the hearts of the villagers. Their livelihood, their very survival, depended on the harvest. Without rain, they faced a terrible famine. Despite the dire situation, the villagers did not lose faith. They believed that Ganesha, their protector, would not abandon them. They continued to visit the temple, their prayers growing more fervent each day. The village elders called for a special prayer meeting. They decided to sing the Sukhkarta Dukhharta Aarti, a powerful prayer dedicated to Ganesha. The Sukhkarta Dukhharta Aarti is a beautiful prayer that praises Ganesha as the remover of obstacles and the giver of happiness. It acknowledges him as the one who brings joy, Sukhkarta, and removes sorrow, Dukhharta. The villagers sang with deep devotion, Sukhkarta Dukhharta, Vignaharta, Vignaharta. They were asking Ganesha to remove their difficulties and bring them relief. In the Aarti, they also prayed, Agawan Pura Vigna, Suvas Din Rakho. This meant, please remove all our obstacles and grant us good days ahead. As the villagers sang, their voices echoed through the village, reaching far and wide. The sound of their prayer, filled with such deep faith and longing, seemed to touch the very heavens. The atmosphere felt charged with hope and anticipation. Little did they know, a miracle was about to unfold. As they finished the Aarti, a gentle breeze began to blow. The wind carried the scent of moisture, and the sky began to darken. A collective gasp of astonishment and joy swept through the village as the first drops of rain fell from the sky. The drops grew heavier, and soon a steady downpour enveloped Ganeshpur. Children ran out into the streets, laughing and dancing in the rain. Farmers looked up at the sky, tears of gratitude streaming down their faces. The rain continued for hours, drenching the parched land and filling the empty wells. The next morning, the village of Ganeshpur awoke to a sight that filled their hearts with joy. The fields were green again, the air was fresh, and a sense of relief washed over everyone. The villagers rushed to the temple to offer their thanks to Ganesha. They sang and danced, their hearts overflowing with gratitude. They knew that their prayers had been answered. Ganesha had listened to their pleas and saved them from disaster. The news of the miracle in Ganeshpur spread to neighboring villages. People came from far and wide to witness the abundant crops and the joy that filled the village. They learned about the villagers' unwavering faith and the power of the Sukhkarta Dukhharta Aarti. Many returned to their villages and began singing the prayer, hoping for Ganesha's blessings in their own lives. The villagers of Ganeshpur never forgot the year of the drought. It taught them the importance of faith and the power of prayer. They learned that even in the darkest of times, hope can bloom if one holds on to their beliefs. The experience brought them closer to Ganesha and strengthened their bond as a community. They continued to share their story with everyone, inspiring others to find solace and strength in their devotion to Ganesha. The story of Ganeshpur reminds us that even in the face of adversity, faith and prayer can move mountains. Ganesha, the remover of obstacles, always listens to the prayers of his devotees. As long as there is faith in our hearts, no obstacle is too big, and no difficulty is insurmountable. And so, the legend of Ganeshpur lives on, a testament to the enduring love and protection of Lord Ganesha.